From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Ward now. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They've got 3rd and 5 now after the last completion got him 5. Looking to throw this one. Ward. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to have them the first down. It was close for a moment when he caught it, but he knew what he needed to do after he did so.
7-yard gain. And the Titans have first down.
Ward out for play action. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
That's another.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ward setting the pass. Has him on the quick hitter. They bring him down, but we all saw how that one looked, right? There was a face mask involved, and the flag is out. So the completion doesn't end on the tackle. Add another 15 for the face mask, and it's a pretty good play offensively. an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept them in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
2nd down. Here's Ward. Has it in close. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal.
17 yards. That's another Titans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Singleton on the give from the gun. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They go to him again, and he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Center of the end zone finds his man. Touchdown, Tennessee. Team Murray DK scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. And talk about responding right away, Brock. After losing in the opener last week, some immediate points here as they fight to get back to 500.
You kind of felt a sense of urgency, and I bet you there was some urgency on that practice field this week because, you know, you don't want to start 0-2. That urgency paid off on that drive.
That one right down the middle. They jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
You know what I love about that run? Even though he got the game ball last week in a huge breakout game for him, he's showing you that determination isn't just about 1 week. He's putting his head down and going.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the 1st down for him.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They go play fake with Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
2nd down, Hurts. To the right and hauled in by Stowers. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He rolls to his right. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. Getting close, and a hit will force him to that sideline. But not before he picked up 24. And that sets up an Eagles 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
From the red zone now. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the pistol, Hurts. And in. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And he'll finally go out of bounds after an excellent return. He gets it down inside the 30.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over. A lot of the work in the field position already done.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Singleton's got it. He's headed right. We'll cobble together a yard there. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Bernard.
He was tackled at the 27.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shotgun handoff to Singleton. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but it still brings up 4th down.
If it's 1st or 2nd down, Kate, you don't really love giving up that many yards. But in that situation with a conservative offensive call, you do your job defensively.
Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here. Offense going audible this time.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Hurts. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Dan, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Hurts. And it's a big gain on this play, giving him about 19 yards and the first down too.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 43. Running right, it's Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offensive line fast.
45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Changing up the call. Barkley again here on 2nd. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Gun, it gives to Shipley. First down and more, past the 40. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 31 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Working inside the red zone. Lemon's got it, left side.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Hurts looking to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he gets home. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Extra point by Elliott is up and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14, Titans 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. There's a handoff to Singleton. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That's Helm on the catch, left side. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 8.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Singleton on the inside give. He's going to be stopped just a couple yards beyond the line, but that is still good enough for the first.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
The
line.
give. This is Singleton. And they haul him down, but we all saw it. Pretty awkward, partner. This flag should be a face mask. It took hauling him down by the face mask to bring an end to that play, and that adds a cool 15 yards onto the end of the run. To the left and reeled in by DK. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Inside, give him down to Singleton. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for third. Ward's going to throw it. And this throw is going to be incomplete. Third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Flat.
Here's Ward. Off his back foot. He hucks this one. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces fourth down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Hurts to throw. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Now Hurts. Smith snags it over the middle. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
9 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Across midfield to the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line.
He was brought
Gain
down
of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boomer bust,
Yeah.
right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Throwing here, Hurts. Getting out to his left. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And doing 6 on that play. That means that he's second now and manageable.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
It's Hurts throwing on second. Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first
It's a
down.
gain of 6. And an Eagle first down.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Hurts might have found an opportunity. He's changing the play. Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Really, if you find a clean window down the middle, it'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the left hash, this is from 47. Elliott connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Elliott's
all set for the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Ward off the play action. He gets this one to Helm. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. Now, this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4. Ward setting the pass. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Pushing it here to try to at least get into field goal range, Brock, but no yardage there, and they lost some valuable time on that play, too.
One of the keys here as well is, are those receivers going to try to run it back and go again, or do you find a substitute off that sidelines? Because I don't think they're done taking their shots downfield.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 1st and 10 here for Ward. That last play giving him 8 completions on his 12 attempts. The final throw before the break. He beams one deep right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Flush out now to his left. He's keeping it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Sent down by Cody Barton. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
When you look up run blitz by a linebacker,
yeah,
that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Man in motion, out of the slot. Hits his running back. And look at this effort, just enough driving forward, gets them the first. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Hurts setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it, and he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Hurts a chance for a run here. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Play fake, it's Ward. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
To the air on 3rd and long. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. Brock actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense has now left you some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's another carry for Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. No, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds near that marker, but pretty clearly behind it, Brock. So still a couple yards to go. It is 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And no problems on that 4th down play. They come away with 16 yards. This drive continues. Even a short yardage, Brock, probably took quite a bit of belief in your offense there to make that call to go for it.
Well, let's see. Belief, confidence, swagger, some really big guts, all of it. But they made it pay off.
Yes, they did. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
On second down, here's Hurts. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you've got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here he goes, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. He's got a man, but he can't make the catch. That hit just a little too much. Breaks up that big play as third down goes unanswered. The Eagles are in punt formation. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Running in here with Singleton. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On second down, Cool. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. Third down now after that incompletion. Now Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And out of bounds he goes, well short of that marker. This brings up fourth down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Now pitch it to Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Got a man in the area, Brock, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he was trying to hit him there. It looked like he was just getting rid of that football.
I'm not going to correct you. You're right. And that's really a compliment to this defense. You saw the guy. He had his man, but the coverage, well, it was too good, and he didn't trust that throw.
Rolling left, buying some time. Making the call himself. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Dumps it off to his running back. He's brought down after a big play, give him about 19 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. There's the tackle, but the damage already done. Give him about 23 on that play. And that sets up an Eagles first down. Back to throw, Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They've got a man in motion. A play fake now Hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Bought some time, a look opened up, and he nails it. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, the second score that he has brought in this season. Elliott's with the extra points. And that makes this a 3-possession game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. To the air with Ward. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. Defender is there to finally make the stop, but not before the play goes for 27. And it's going to be first down, Tennessee.
7 yards.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Pick it up again here with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good game, but the tackle limits it to 9.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Singleton on the give from the gun. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. We've set it down from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Ward. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's second and 4.
At the Eagles' 31-yard line.
They're on the counter to Pollard. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Titans first down.
From the red zone on first.
At the 19-yard line.
This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there. Rhythm wasn't there. Confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Gonna throw this one. Ward. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and that's going to bring up third down.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Great work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go to Barkley again. And they find him after just a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Barkley on the carry. He was brought down by Cedric Gray. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
They pitch it to him. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Hurts. To the outside. This is brought in by Goddard. And he'll get it up to the 44.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's into the hands of Barkley. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
First down, Eagles.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. They're shuffling things around a bit. They go to him again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Back-to-back stands at the goal line. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. We've got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's 3rd and goal. Hurts looking to throw. And he will finish this in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Ward setting the pass. That's complete to Alec Iomana. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Ward setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. Looking slant route, complete. A good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8. Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Ward's going to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 20.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. They're going to pass it here. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Putting a receiver in motion. It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. Completed left side to Smith. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Working quickly here. Going with an alternate play here.
16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Throwing here, Hurts. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving them any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they can be proud of their